Okay, so first, okay, we wanted to know you can use two type of method. So you can use trigger enter and then on your light, or you can use the ray casting to on your light. So you can look at this scripting. So which light that we wanted to on. Okay, and then we get the player because we wanted to know the player position. Okay, and then we have an emission here. So at the end our outcome will be, okay, so because Unity is the component base, okay, so you can use the same code for different street light. So you just attach them and then you can go through it. So when you far away from the street light, so it will off the light. So on the light, on the light, on the light. Okay. So look at this coding. First, we need to get the transform players, or you also can use the assignment. Now you just use the public and then drag the player there. Okay, and then we need to have an emission is because of the emission of this part lah. If or else it will be the dull one. Okay, for your, you can see the effects here. Okay, so once you go here, so this one is the emissions so you can look at the street light here, also got the emissions here. Okay, and we have the, okay, we get the players. Okay, now we need to find the distance for our player position and our street light position. Okay, if the position is more than 0 and less than 5, okay, means that they are very near. So I meet my street light intensity to 1000 and my emission will make it the red colors because my point light also red, so this one red as well. Okay, or if they are far away from this distance, is not between this distance, so it will goes to zeros lah. Or you also can disable your light, and then my emissions material, so you disable the emissions as well. So it's just simple like that. Okay, this is the sample code. So now how to prepare your street light. Okay, you can just grab one street light here. Okay, you can extract your material, okay, to your material mats, select the folders. So now you have your street light here. Okay, so you can adjust the size of it. Think no need to be too tall, so later cannot see the outcome. You just make it 0.02 or very maybe 3.25. Okay, so something like this, and we have a material. Right click, create the material, and we have the street light material. Okay, so just drag and drop your base mat here. Okay, and then place to your okay, we can just put it here, so you can see our materials is over here. Okay, so now you can see your emissions here. Okay, this one is the mask for the emission. So means that, okay, how you do this one goes to Photoshop. Okay, so this is our, okay, so this is our base texture, UV texture, and we know this part is the part that we want to make it light. Okay, have a light here. So this is the mask. If black colors means that this part won't be like emission. Okay, let's see if we have the emission part here without the mask. Okay, so if we have a red color, you see entire street light here, it will be emission. Okay, that is the reason we need to use the binary mask to tell that which part that we want to emit the light, and the part that UV other part that we don't want to have a emit. So only this part we want to have emit. So you can have a selection of this part. Okay, you can have a selection of this part. Layer we are copy, and this one we can delete. Okay, so now the rest we need to fill in with the um, the background. Okay, which one already? Um, the filling part there. Okay, I think this one. Okay, so you make sure that you choose the black color for entire part. Okay, you can create a background. Okay, make it entire things is background. And this one is gray color, so means that it will be lighting a little bit on it. We want to make it entire is a white, so we need to make it like white colors. You can merge these two together. Okay, and then you use the levels to adjust the white colors. Oh, cannot. So we adjust this one. So we make it like white color. Okay, so we make it roughly like this. Okay, we erase the part that unwanted part. So now this is the mask that we have prepared. Okay, so you can just export. This one we export as a JPEG. Okay, for sure MP3 also no issue. So become your mask lah for your emission mask. Okay, and then we take this one. Okay, this one. Okay, drag to your scene. Okay, drag to your project. Okay, and after that, this one emission, you need to check it, then only can modify here and place it here. So now you will notice that the emission part will only this part. Okay, only this part because we have a mask already. Tell the other area will be the no emission, only this part, the white colors will be have the emissions. So you can see if we have the okay, I have another samples. Okay, let's see if we drawing something like this, our mask. So you can see if our mask is drawing like this. So you can see the emission will look like this. Oh, okay. So this is how the emission will look like. Okay, and after that, okay, this one done already. We'll have our script. Okay, this is our script. We attach our script to this. Okay, to this for our emission. Okay, so now you can duplicate because it's a component base. So you can just put it away here. Oh, sorry, we haven't add the light there. Okay, so you can just add the light for the spotlight. Okay, so make your spotlight here, and the intensity we put it 100. See, okay, the color we change to red. You cannot see much. 去哪里啊？那个 Where is the light? So the range 20. Okay, so it's around here. So we make it like rotate to 90. So now it will look like here. Okay, so roughly that put it here. So the projection. Okay, so you can put it like this. Okay, so now you tell your this one is which is your light. Okay, so just drag your light here. Okay, and then you can duplicate. Okay, test first, then we can duplicate. Okay, so now it will automatically off. So but when you go in, then it will be on now. So because Unity is component based, so you can just continue copying these two. Okay, you can put it under as a children. Okay, 2, 3, 4. So we just move aside. So now all of your light will be functioning already lah. Okay, actually the light you can make it further away. Okay, so now done already lah for all your light.